This is EB3 speaking the truth in love, and I just come on for a few minutes to give you guys a word of encouragement. If you like this video and want more content like it, like, subscribe, drop a comment, and share. We're talking about letting go. Whew. It has been, for me, it's been kind of hard to some degree. And I don't know if it's been hard because it's not happening the way I thought it would happen. Meaning, I knew graduation is what it is. That's not the part. It's missing that other piece of the puzzle. And my plan, you know, my husband and I, even though he was older than me, we raised the children, and then we'll have, after we become empty nesters, we'll be able to do some things again. We'll be able to travel by ourselves again. You know, just different things like that. Not necessarily like travel abroad or anything, but just get back to really focusing on each other, right? And so it's just not like that because, of course, he passed away. And so each milestone, since he's passed away has just been more and more difficult. Now, don't get me wrong. I know it's a part of life. You know, life, just living life is a part of life. Death is a part of life. Letting go, allowing your children to make their own decisions. All these things are a part of life. But it's been a little bit more difficult because I'm so used to bouncing ideas and situations, having somebody to bounce these ideas off of, you know, we're coming together as a team saying, okay, so and so, this should happen, that should happen. Let's see what this child want to do, and let's go figure out how to get him there, right? And at this point, it's not like that anymore. I am trying to figure it out. So, what do you guys think? Those of you who have gone through maybe some of the situations, I don't know, maybe I know probably to a single parent that's never had any help, they think it's no big deal. But for me, it's different. It is so different, and sometimes it's so lonely. But the one thing I keep hope in is that I don't understand all of God's plan. And I really do believe that all things work together for the good for them that love the Lord. I just don't know from one day to the next all these decisions that each child have to make, because each child is different. All the decisions they have to make, where am I supposed to be in? Because my thing is, I truly believe, especially when it comes to young men, that we as parents, and especially as mothers, we have to give our sons permission to make their own choices in life. And our unconditional love, so they won't think that if they make the wrong decision, if they have to change their mind, that we're going to be so disappointed in them that they won't just go ahead on and make the choice without worrying about how we feel. So because men, I'm raising men, right? Men are supposed to be the head of the household. Men are supposed to be able to make decisions and make firm decisions. Yes, consult your wife, but at the end of the day, a man is supposed to make decisions because he's responsible. We're not saying it's law, God's law. The man is responsible ultimately for the family. And so that is the way I'm raising my sons. And so sometimes it's just a little bit more difficult than I thought it was by letting them go as they go into a young manhood and eventually on into a full-fledged adult. I think that so often as mothers, we can hold them back if we don't be careful by not showing them that we have confidence in their choices for their own lives. Because at the end of the day, it's not our life. We don't raise our children for us, for them to live the way we want them to live. Especially if we are Christian, we raise our children hopefully in the fear and admonition of the Lord, and with the ability to make decisions, to hold themselves accountable for the decisions that they make, help them to understand that the decisions that they make or the choices that they make have either benefits or consequences. It's as simple as, okay, if they go get a credit card, right? Because they're college age, you know that they're going to be steady sending them invitations to get different credit cards, whether it's at a department store, gas station, just all type of credit cards, and major credit cards like Visa, Master, whatever, all type of credit cards, your regular bank credit card, all type of credit card companies will be sending that after them because they are young adults and they are in college. Most, or if they're not in college, they're still not in working in some kind of field, right? So, with that being said, if they got to understand that if they go sign their name to that credit card and they start running that credit card up, they have to pay that bill, right? So it's to understand that after they make so much money, they got to start filing taxes, and if they don't file taxes, there's consequences to it. You know, it's sometimes the consequence is just that they're gonna owe more than what they would have owed because of the interest. But at any rate, there's consequences to every action that you have. If you lay down with a woman that you don't love and you get a baby, well, you got to deal with that woman for the rest of your life. There's consequences for that, but you can't mistreat the baby. So, like I'm saying, there's consequences to their actions, and they have to hold themselves accountable. That way, nobody else don't have to hold them accountable, right? So, that is the thing that concerns me the most. Have I given them the tools? And I think all of us who are raising young people right now, we need to make sure we give them the tools that they need to be able to survive in the world that they're going in. Because the world that they're going to be raising children in, they're going to be trying to get careers in and all these different things, just living life in, is going to be totally different from the world that we live. More morally so, and economically so, and so forth. Just life is just different, right? So letting go is something that we have to do, and we have to start doing it when they're young. When they're young. If you haven't started letting it go while they're young, then it's going to be more difficult. So I'm glad that I understood that along the way I had to start letting go. Cutting the apron string little by little. And now, here I am getting ready. Just pretty much totally cut that apron string and let this young man make his own decisions and just be a safety net, I suppose. So anyway, what do you think about it? What do you think? What are some of your struggles as a parent, whether you're a father or a mother, or whether you're married or single? What has been some of your trials and tribulations of letting go your 18, 19-year-old, 20-year-old, and how hard has it been? How difficult has it been? Give me some tips. Anyway, this has been EB3, speaking the truth in love, just venting, and talking about the situation that I'm in right now, letting go of another child. Be blessed, be a blessing, and I am out.